Thank you for watching. Comment any ideas you would like to see in future videos. I'll do my best. Be sure to vote for your favorite merch design. I hope the music was to your liking. Please support the channel so I can afford to branch into other art content and maybe gaming.
9 Best Romance Manhwa You Should Read, Ranked. Manhwa is a popular Korean comic with a wide variety of genres, including romance, thriller, and sci-fi. Romance manhwa captivates readers with unique storytelling that evokes emotions and creates heart-fluttering moments. Romance manhwa explore different themes like fake lovers turning into real lovers and enemies becoming partners for the sake of peace. Comics are really easy to read because of the picture-to-text ratio. It is much faster and quicker to read a comic than to watch the adaptation of the comic, and this is why manga readers are way ahead of the plot of any anime series with a manga version. With the influence Japanese comics, manga, have in the world, it is no surprise that other countries have their own version, and fans are really getting into it. The equivalent of manga in Korea is manhwa, and it has undoubtedly been a huge success in Korea and outside Korea. 9 You're Under My Skin. Exploring unexpected love. Love sometimes comes from the people we least expect it to come from, and Nuri did not expect to fall in love with her childhood friend, Homel. Nuri and Homel have been friends since elementary school, and after that, he moved away. Change is inevitable, but for some reason, Nuri has not physically experienced change, as she still maintains the same stature and character from elementary school. Years have passed, and Homel is back to start high school with Nuri. Things have changed for him, as he is much taller than when he left. As Nuri and Homel continue their friendship, they begin to notice something growing inside them. They start having romantic feelings for each other. 8 Operation True Love. Quest for Love. Suei finds herself in an unhappy and unhealthy relationship because her partner, Minukon, does not pay attention or spend time with her. Minu is very nonchalant about his relationship with Suei, and she has had enough of his lousy attitude. Suei envies her stepsister because she has the life that she wants. The unexpected happens when love shows up for Suei from someone she least expects, Yoon Hye-hyuk, Minu's friend. This catches Suei off guard, but she goes with it. Soon after, she finds out that there might be something brewing between her stepsister and Minu. This manhwa takes readers on a roller coaster as Suei tries to navigate through all the happenings around her as she is on a quest to find love. 7 Positively Yours. One night stand, gone wrong. Heartbreak is devastating and can push a person into a very dark place if not properly managed. Hee-won's heart is broken after she finds out that her best friend and her crush are not dating. Severely affected by this recent development, Hee-won decides to let loose in order to subsidize the pain. This decision will greatly affect Hee-won's life and usher in love. After spending a passionate night with a very attractive stranger, Hee-won expects her life to go back to normal, but it does not as she finds out she is pregnant. Positively Yours shows how Hee-won tries to navigate her life with this unplanned pregnancy. Luckily for her, her handsome stranger does not leave her hanging, as he is willing to support her by marrying her. 6 Edith. Showcases the realistic nature of love. Edith is looking for her Prince Charming, her fairy tale, and her happy ending, but life is not a fantasy story, and finding love is not easy. It is quite ironic for Edith as she is a writer and is currently trying to write a romance novel when her love life is in shambles. With her standards set to the maximum, it is literally impossible to have it all in one man, and she finds herself in a love triangle. This manhwa tries to show the real and undiluted nature of finding love, and Edith must have to lower her standards in order to choose between her two love interests. 5 Brass and Sass. How opposites attract. High school love is often pure and unexpected because it is usually a hate-to-love situation. Brass and Sass tells the charming tale of Camilla as she falls in love with music. So drawn to it, she decides to drop gym to join the band club, but she lacks the most vital thing one needs to play music, talent. Victor, on the other hand, is the king of all musical instruments, a young perfectionist on his way to being a musician, and Camilla, with no talent and potential, just does not fit into the band club, and he wants her out. Camilla is out to prove him wrong, and before they know it, they start tugging at each other's heartstrings. 4 Down to Earth. Human Alien Love. The beauty of love is that it sometimes comes when one does not expect it, making the feeling and experience a whole lot better. It might be obvious that Cade never had his mind open about love because of how programmed his life is and how he has no social life and zero friends. Cade is either working or staying indoors with his cat, and his life revolves around his job and cat. As one might suspect, Cade is lonely and maybe depressed. But not for long, as he welcomes an unexpected visitor that changes his life. Zaida is an alien who accidentally crashes into Cade's backyard in life, and Cade finds himself coming out of his shell and programmed life to teach Zaida how to fit in the world. What neither of them expects is to develop feelings for each other, but they are open to exploring and seeing where it leads. 3 may be meant to be. Fake lovers to real lovers. Living at home with parents as a child is normal because the child is the parent's responsibility, but all that changes once the child becomes an adult, especially one in their 30s. Jia is 32, single, and living with her parents rent-free. Her living situation makes her open to jabs from her parents on when she will find a guy and move out of their house. Jia finds out that her childhood friend, Jin, suffers the same fate, and as they are both tired of their parents nagging, they rush into marriage to bring an end to the nagging. Maybe meant to be is a wholesome journey as these two childhood friends enter a world of romance to relieve parental pressure. 2 Sub-Zero. From haters to lovers. Sub-Zero tells the intense relationship between two enemies, Clove of Azure Clan and Cairo of Crimson Clan. This fantasy romance touches on other aspects like war, betrayal, and particularly sacrifice because Clove had to marry Cairo for the war between their clan to end and for peace to ultimately reign. It follows the hate-to-love story as these two enemies learn to let go of their hate for each other in order to survive in their marriage. As they let go and open up to each other, they discover they have the same goal, and feelings start to develop. 1. Marry my husband. Second chance to live life and love. When life hits hard, one would expect their partner who took a vow to be with them in sickness and health would comply and honor that vow. Unfortunately for Jawan, her husband could not care less about her deadly battle with cancer, as he is busy having an affair with her supposed best friend. Struck badly by this shocking betrayal, Jawan is unable to do anything as her husband murders her. The beginning of the manhwa may not shout romance, but it gets on track right as it progresses. Jawan gets a second chance at life as she comes back as her younger self, and all she wants now is to live a happy life and find true love, but first, her husband and best friend must pay.
Comment any ideas you would like to see in future videos. I'll do my best. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Hello. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future content, comment and let me know. I know many are not comfortable with AI art, but I am saving to gather supplies to delve into other art styles. It will take time, but I am hoping to get into resin, woodworking, and metalworking. All I ask, please enjoy my videos.